Howdy, partner, and welcome to Golden Squad. This time, the in-session recap that I did is actually pretty good, so I'll just let you listen to that. Sorry to go all George R. R. Martin and drop so many new names all at once, but unlike him, if the characters come up again in the future, I will let you know that they were introduced here, and not just expect you to remember. Take it away, younger me.
The last session was actually pretty easy to recap. You went to a party. That is the entire last session. You met a lot of people.
Recap over.
Yeah. So you met, in no particular order, you met Isaac and Axel Harris. They are members of private military contracting company. They had talked to Zach in the past about being hired to go take down the people who killed his parents, but he declined. Zach did. You met Matthew Baker, who is Danielle's boss. Basically, he's a government liaison cabinet member who issues orders directly to Phi. You met Janie Wang, who is very mysterious and very short. She runs a team just like Jeff does, so she's roughly equivalent to Jeff. You met Hannah Phillips, and it's the reason why there weren't a whole lot of powers at the party, because her power is to nullify powers around her. You met Alex, which was Theodosia's old middle school friend, briefly. You met Harry Gale, who has a percentage-based outlook on a lot of things. He gave you some probabilities. Later on, I will tell you where the name came from. I can't tell you yet.
Is it Harry Styles?
No. And then you met Frank Burton. He sounds like a Muppet, apparently. He invented an AI that is eventually going to replace a lot of the technology within Phi. It's called Sunny. He plans to unveil it soon. You met...
Sounds like a Muppet.
Yeah.
Funny guys.
Kermit the Frog here. Have you tried my new AI? Yeah. Okay.
That's terrifying. This is going to make all your jobs obsolete.
No, Luke's the best one at that.
Yeah, I can't do that very well.
Yeah, maybe I can't do Australian very well, but Kermit the Frog, I got that one.
Your Australian wasn't bad. Alright,
You met Gabe Adams, who has crystal arms and somehow fits in a tuxedo, without arms. He can do some ice stuff. You thought about asking him to join you on a few missions. He kind of seemed open to that idea. He is part of Janie's crew. He works for one of the other leaders. You met Dennis Fritz. He's one of the early founding promoters of Phi, so he gave a lot of money to them early on. So he's kind of like a sponsor of Phi, kind of. He has a pharmaceutical company, and he's super rich.
What was the name of his pharmaceutical company again? I feel like we knew the name.
Phylox.
Phylox.
Phylox. I regret generating that name so close to Phi.
Oh, it's a perfect time to retcon it if you want.
Why don't you just call it Locks?
Pharmalocks or Drug Locks or...
Dreadlocks.
I like dreadlocks.
Or what's his last name? No, it was Locks, yeah.
Fritz.
Okay.
Fritz is his last name.
Fritz Locks? Frylock?
Frylock? It's pretty close. It's Phylock. It could be Frylock. That's close enough.
Anybody else ever watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yeah.
Frylock. It's Frylock.
Frylock. Okay.
It's been forever since I've seen that show, but I loved it. It's so good.
I'll write this down. Okay, so Phylox is now Frylox. Yeah, that's everybody you met. And then right at the end, you got an alert from your intern, Donald.
And he's specifically our intern, right? Like not just
Yeah.
He's our bitch.
Yeah,
that's a little harsh, but yes.
Jeff assigned him to you, so he's for your team. He sent out an alert to your team that there was a break-in at a bank near city center. From the reports, it appears that it's the Fixer crew that is robbing this bank. That's where we left off. Police have responded, and they are currently setting up a perimeter around the bank.
Oh, so it's not like they broke in and got away. It's like they're still there.
No, they're still there. Yeah, and it's breaking right now. They're
slow out of the
They've been there maybe 15 minutes at most. The bank was not open. They broke in after hours.
Those dastardly fellows.
Yeah, because it's about 9 or 10 o'clock at night right now. You guys are in your office. Is there anything you want to look up? You guys all have your cocktail attire on still. There's a change of clothes on site, so you can do that. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you respond?
I probably want some kind of a incognito look. I probably got like a mask or something I can just throw on. If we're,
Yeah, that's available.
Yep.
This is the place to get it.
Yep.
Make sure we have all of our gear.
Get the vehicles ready.
Vehicles.
Vehicle.
So they do have company vehicles. They have like vans and cars, trucks.
Drive there together.
Just like an enterprise account.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they have their own fleet of vehicles.
What do we have? I mean, like I'm trying to think. We're dealing with a bank robbery. What do we have for preparation options? I think I've already got things like a ballistic vest and things like that.
Yeah. That stuff's all available for your equipment. That's like in a case. I don't know where you keep it, but like a locker.
I'll get my vest and my gun and things like that. But I mean, we're at a superhero organization. I feel like we'd have resources to get. Maybe we can like get a layout of the building. Anybody cool at hacking? Can we get in and look at the security cameras and see what's going on inside?
Since we got our ass handed to us last time.
what's some Batman level
Fudge.
we can do?
I was gonna say, like, I would just assume it would take too long. Like, we probably have to respond right away unless...
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, just assuming, unless it's allowable, like, of course we could hack it.
Last time we faced him, though, we got, like, killed. So you got killed, so we might want to
Wait, do we know this is the Fixer? Did I miss that?
plan.
Yeah, your team was called because it was the Fixer crew.
We know it's the crew. Do we know the Fixer himself is there?
Because they all look the same.
Okay.
They have identical outfits.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So reports indicate 4 to 5 people.
Well, if we can get a look inside or at least get a schematic of the building, have some intel going in, that would be nice. Even if somebody could do that and send it to us while we're driving there.
Donald lets you know that the officers responding have already requested that, and it should be available by the time you get there.
Well, what do we have access to that the police don't? Anything? I don't know. We can just go if I'm being distracting with this idea.
So this would be told to you, I guess, when you did your training of what you can actually do as an agent. You don't have access to a lot of other powered people. I mean, like, you could get help from other powered people if you requested and they're not busy. Although most of them are probably busy at the party still.
Bank robbery party.
Your team is responding. You don't send other departments, SWAT teams to cover different areas.
Makes sense. Some guys are already probably 6 drinks deep, so send us.
Oh, speaking of that, Theodosia and Jade, give me a fortitude roll because you guys are drinking.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Did not think that was going to be a real deal.
I got 17 plus 5, so I got 22.
You've drank plenty of nights. This night's no different. You're fine.
Thanks. I'm a lush. I'm still young.
You're just a little buzzed. You're fine. You could do this all night.
It makes me stronger and faster.
16 plus 8. What is that?
You're fine.
24.
Oh, okay.
Didn't drink enough to let it bug you. So you guys are suiting up, and in walks your favorite person ever, Gregory, your trainer, and he is not happy.
With us?
Unclear.
What do we do?
So he walks in. He says, like, you guys couldn't have dealt with this the first time. I have to go leave this party. There's an open bar. Now I have to leave this party to deal with your guys' mistakes.
I think there's an open bar at the bank too.
There better be. He says, I guess I'm your babysitter tonight.
Lucky us.
And he stops along the way. Straight there, I'm guessing.
Some
No, it's not my
cheeseburgers
Chick-fil-A.
help
Right.
sober it.
How long is the line at Starbucks as we go by?
Right. It's closed. It's 9. Maybe one of the 24-hour latte stands.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I need my caffeine.
Donald has some whipped up and ready for you when you get in the car.
Nice.
Good
Okay,
Donald.
he's doing well now.
He gets to live another day.
He's improved his standing in my eyes.
It's a 15-minute drive to the bank from the Phi headquarters. So you guys head over there, sip your drinks.
Delicious.
You get out. The building is surrounded. There is a command unit set up for the police. Yeah, there's like some barricades set up, some like that police cars and like cops. They're not aiming at the door, but they're ready in case anything happens. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, do we have that intel that we should be ready?
You can see the command unit like has a little tent, and he has a blueprint of the bank. There's a SWAT unit commander there with him, and they're talking about looks like strategy for breaching and stuff like that.
Cool. I say we go approach and ask those guys what they've figured out so far.
Do we know if they're expecting us?
Yeah, they were notified of your arrival.
Okay, good.
They see you walking up. Gregory says, "So tell me what you got, guys. How do they ruin my night to this time?" The head police guy. He says it looks like they broke in around 8:30. They took hostages in with them. The reports are unclear at this point, but they may have grabbed hostages off the street, and they have between 5 and 10 hostages with them. Between 4 and 5 perpetrators. They've been in there 30 minutes. Maybe 40 minutes, not that long. There's only one way in and out of the bank, which is surrounded. You guys are standing in front of it. The bank is up against other buildings. It's not like a standalone building, so it's connected to an apartment building.
Any access from any of the other buildings?
There's no doors.
If they could go through a solid wall, they could.
Are there windows?
Not between the there's windows to the outside that you guys are facing, but there's not windows between the bank and other buildings. So the only way in and out of the bank without going through the wall or the floor or the ceiling is the door that you guys are facing.
That can't teleport us in there.
You can through the window, but there are windows, so you could go in the front. It just wouldn't be the front door.
Gotcha.
So I guess that's helpful in this situation to describe what the front of the bank looks like. So the bank has a lobby, and on either side of the lobby there's offices. So you can see both into the lobby and the offices. You can see one person who's obviously a fixer. He's wearing a fixer outfit.
But what if we're dealing with a Heath Ledger's Joker situation where they put all of the regular people in the same? Oh, that was all they did also in what's that movie?
V for Vendetta?
No, well that one too. But they also did it in a movie it was a bank robbery movie.
Oh yeah. Money heist.
Money heist.
Money heist.
Yeah, I know Netflix is not really sure.
It had Denzel Washington and Clive Owen in it.
Oh, Inside Man.
Inside Man. Money heist.
No, that actually
is that really a name of a movie?
The name of a movie.
It's not. They called it. So it's a translation from Spanish. It's Spanish, so they translated it to Money Heist. A terrible name. The name in Spanish is House of Paper because they're robbing the national printing press. So House of Paper is a way better name.
How the hell do they? What it translates to House of Paper. I don't know if that makes sense. What should we rename it? Money Heist. House of Paper was good.
We're talking about Netflix here.
Yeah, I don't. It was a good show though. It was worth watching. You can see one person in a fixer mask. They appear to be armed, but they're at basically the edge of your visibility from within the bank.
So I would like to use my remote viewing on him. That way I can attempt to see from his perspective. And while I'm doing it, we might be able to even kind of get them aroused so I can see more of what's going on.
So you have 2 levels to that power. So are you going to be using the...
I'm just doing remote viewing so that he doesn't. Yeah, I'm not. There's no sense in and messing him up. He won't really notice if I'm just doing the remote viewing. So
you're good to go on that. You just get it. So you can see. You're looking through his eyes. He is looking outside the bank, so you can see yourself and your crew. Roll perception. It's a weird roll of perception because you're perceiving someone else, but
I need to confirm my perception real quick.
He's looking at you, looking at him, looking at you.
Dun dun.
We haven't actually talked about how this power looks. What happens to you when you're using this power? Do people know that you're using this power? You obviously can't see yourself because your eyes are somewhere else, right?
No, imagine it like this. Have you ever had a daydream? You got something in front of you, but you're totally paying attention to other imagery.
So your eyes don't turn white or anything?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a total of 20.
Okay. He briefly glances to his left, which gives you a better view inside the bank, and you can see the remaining members. You can't quite make out what it is, but they're setting up some type of larger device. You see 2 of them setting up this device, and you see what looks like all of the hostages on their knees around this device.
I thought the bank was closed.
It is.
They took people off the street.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because they're dirtbags.
They took in between 5 and 10 hostages
Okay,
into the bank with them.
gotcha.
From his brief glance, you see them setting up some device. You see the hostages on their knees around this device. It appears metallic and like fairly tall, like 6 feet tall, and they're setting up something with it. You can't really quite tell what they're doing to it, but you know that it's not all of the Fixer crew. So there's the guy you're looking at, and you see 2 people with the hostages. So there's at least one more, maybe 2.
Oh, because we said that there's 4 or 5 Fixer people. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. There's some intel.
Should I maybe teleport in to grab the hostages?
That seems risky.
So you
Okay.
can't see the hostages from where you are. You could teleport into an office.
I see.
But yeah, the only thing you can see is that one guy who can see out. You do have a few tools at your disposal. Gregory's there, so there's that. I don't know if that's a asset.
What are Gregory's powers again?
He can make a shield and create tentacles that come out of it, but he cannot move while the shield is up.
Hmm.
So it's a mostly defensive power. He can attack, but he can only attack from where he's standing at a certain range. You also have the SWAT team is there. So you have a police officers, like a SWAT team of 6 police officers to help.
Yeah, I wonder what their motive is, other than like maybe trying to get the money.
The police commander says they haven't released any demands yet.
Okay.
But they're obviously doing something with the hostages and the machine. They're surrounding the machine?
The hostages are, yes.
Interesting.
From what Zach saw, it looked like it was all of the hostages around the device.
Okay. Did he see any guns or weapons or anything?
Yes. They all appear to be armed, including the guy who you can see.
What kind of weapon are they carrying?
Submachine guns.
Submachines. Okay.
Am I sensing any sort of like when I look at this thing, the electrical activity with it?
You do.
Oh, you can sense
Okay.
electrical activity.
Yes. So there is some electrical activity, so you can sense the EM spectrum.
Is it flowing out of it anywhere, or is it all contained in it?
It is contained within it. There's no external source, but you can see. Roll perception again. I'll give you how much detail we can get here.
This sucks when this happens. I'm gonna re-roll.
Luck.
Yeah, I can do that, right?
Yeah, I think you got 3 luck points, and everybody's reset. So you all got 1 hero point each, and Zach and Jade both have luck.
Okay, I need to re-roll this because I rolled in that one. So, okay, we'll go with this. I have a total of 18.
Okay. So you can see that it has some type of computer within it, and it has elements that are flowing out to what look like 6 different terminals. And based on what you saw earlier, you can align those 2 sets of information to know that the 6 points that flow out are where the hostages were. The hostages appear connected to this computer.
Weird.
Oh, like with wires, though.
Yes, with wires. There's some computer in the middle, and around the computer are 6 hostages.
Okay.
And they're hooked to there. Can you just sense electricity, or can you control that sort of thing as well?
I can't control it, but that's part of what I'm gonna work on with Cooper Corp.
Fair enough. Did you see any books while you were looking around there?
There are several books. Yeah, and magazines too. There are several books though. They have banking books, probably.
Santa's Giant Book of Finance.
Yeah, financial books, accounting books. Yeah, there are books in the bank though.
Okay. That's something to work with for me. I'm trying to remember. In our last fight, did they see my book power?
You threw a book at the Fixer and he caught it in the air.
No. Because it's like, if I just make randomly happen, are they going to know it's me, or are they going to think the place is haunted?
They're all spooked.
Yeah, they all run out the front, surrender.
Yeah.
Ghosts.
They signed up for a lot of but they didn't sign up for ghosts.
Some Scooby-Doo going on in there.
You can take off their mask and reveal who they really are. The worst is when it was like a person that they never introduced. Did you guys see those episodes when it was like, oh, it's old man Jenkins? You're like,
Which
that
was
guy-
most
who?
of the episodes,
Yeah.
I
Who?
think.
I didn't know he was a possible character. Like when it was like the guy that they met, that like the innkeeper or something that was just mean to them in the beginning. You're like, okay,
Mhm.
obviously. But when it was like some random character, you're like, who is this? Did they cut some scene where they introduced this person?
The Scooby-Doo kids was
Yeah.
always because it would always be Fred saying like it's red herring.
That is
And
exactly what I was gonna say.
yeah. And as a kid, I didn't get the joke. Like, who's this red herring guy? Why is there? Oh, it's got it. I'm older now. A red herring is a thing about like it's a misleading thing.
We had the exact same childhood. I did not. I was like, red hair. Why is this guy such a big deal? I don't get it.
Okay, so you're gonna spook them with your books?
It sounds like they've seen me use that before. So if I do it again, I don't think it's gonna work. And I don't even know if it's that good a plan. Like they start seeing books move. Like, are they gonna freak out? They're not. It's not like they're gonna freak out and surrender. So
I mean, if you could throw it at the machine.
that's not a bad. I don't know if I can unless you can help me see through that dude's eyes though.
Could like jam the machine somehow with books and paper and stuff
I'm
like that.
all for it. I just need to be able to see it. I think.
I mean, do we care about the hostages? That's another question. We didn't really ask that question.
Well, yeah, of course we care about the hostages.
I
We're
think-
the good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, my character has to care about them, so.
I think we all kind of have to. We're superheroes,
It
right?
is sort of the premise, right?
You could totally be like chaotic and evil and all that.
But we're part of a superhero like club.
We're part of the super best friends.
Yeah. Well, maybe I could teleport him in there to like
A hidden place.
an office space, and then we can find like a duct, and we can like
A duck?
a duct, like an air duct.
Mm-hmm.
Where's this mysterious quacking?
She's quacking up a plan over here.
We need to determine if someone's a witch.
No, okay, so I mean, I think this is a good approach. Like, maybe if there's a way to sneak in, we can get a little bit more of that intel. Otherwise, I say we use the SWAT team to like get some demands from them.
Yeah, that's a good question. Have they negotiated it, made a list of demands or anything like that yet?
No. The guy said no.
Okay.
But we don't even. I mean, yeah, we can see this machine. So, but they haven't made any demands or threats. So, I mean, I wonder if we can find any other way in or get any other intel.
That's what I was thinking. I should teleport somebody inside. We could teleport
Edward?
inside and find. Yeah, we could try that if anybody's up for it. If we want to try to get more.
Is there any room that's not visible to those guys that's like behind that we can teleport to? Like,
There is rooms behind, but you cannot see into them. You can't teleport there, but they can't see it either. So it's not really that helpful.
I could teleport into the building.
So you don't have to see where you're going?
what if we send Jaden to grab the guy that we can see and teleport him out with extra effort, and then we start making demands?
I think I don't know that we would win this negotiation because I feel like they all know like this is a I know what I signed up for kind of moment. Like they're here to do a mission. This has inherent risks.
Yeah, you
I'm-
died
I might
last
be
time,
wrong.
so
Yeah.
I'm definitely about being a little bit more careful this time. Do we want to try the book approach? And
That was not really a serious suggestion. Like I don't think that's gonna work. Like I wouldn't take that seriously if someone did that to me.
just trying to give you a chance to shine, man.
I'm all for it.
You could float in a book of demand or like a book of like fill out your demands.
A book of demands.
Like do you like demands? Yes, no. Do you like money? Do you like prison?
Do you like prison?
I feel like there's some sort of insight that we should still be able to gain as far as how we can approach this. So maybe Edward, if you want to like roll like awareness or something like that.
Yeah, is there a deduce the situation role I can make?
Are we missing something here? You know, like let's look for more info.
I have insight, but I don't know. Insight investigation. I don't know if any of those things help here.
Investigation though, you can roll that.
Sure. I'm
Or
good at
perception.
that. Nope. Investigation. Definitely better at that one. That is a natural 20. That is a total of a 33.
Okay.
Yes, I put plus 13 in investigation. I'm good at that.
From the descriptions Zach gave and the like body language of the guy that you can see, you glean that they're not likely to give a list of demands, and it appears like they are nearly done with whatever they're trying to do.
SWAT team.
Okay, so time is of the essence. Then they're here to do a thing. Okay, well this feels like a.
Do we have like an EMP?
I mean, you do, but it's not. It's at 5. It's not like a typical thing you bring on a mission. So there is one, but you don't have it.
I'm almost feeling like we should use the SWAT team to like brute force a situation, and then we should like just try to save the hostages.
So I mean,
Gregory interrupts you guys and says, "This is too much talking. We're going in."
well, hold on. We can come up with a little bit of a plan because Jade can teleport us in. We can breach from 2 directions.
He said, "You had your chance. It's done. We're going in."
I think that's fine. I think we really should just go in, and we'll figure it out on the fly with our powers.
He commands the SWAT team to enter the building.
Jade, can you get us all in?
I mean,
you know what, Jade? You
sure.
should teleport. You should teleport Gregory in there, and then make him do his bubble around the peeps.
I'm totally fine with that.
The second the SWAT team lines up on the door, you feel a rumble. It almost feels like an earthquake, but it's a lot smaller, more localized. You can see the bank start to like shake, the whole bank, the building.
Gonna teleport him out of there.
The building next door, you can see it like really shakes, and it partially collapses. So the building, it's like a 4-story apartment building. It partially collapses on one of the sides, the side that the bank is on. You see people now dangling from the 3rd floor of the partially collapsed building, hanging on.
Okay, I'll teleport up there and bring them back.
So you're gonna teleport twice? Once up, once down?
Yeah.
Okay. There's 3 people, and they are not. 2 are together and 1 is not. Like they're on different apartments. Like how would you want to do this? Because they're 2 different trips. 1 to get the first 2, 1 to get the 3rd. So you could use 4 of your teleports to go up, down, up, down.
Yeah.
But you only have 5.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe we'll be out of teleports for later.
Yeah.
Well, but should I just let the other one die? I mean, like they're hanging off the building.
Well, yeah,
So-
but no, not die.
No, you're on a train, and there's 5 people on one track, and there's 1 person on the other track. What do you do?
You hear a report on the police radio. The police established a perimeter, even though the backside of the building didn't have any entrances or exits, and it was butted up against like massive concrete. You hear a report of contact from the robbers on the backside of the building, and the police officer is completely freaked out. He says, "The robbers they just came through the wall, and I don't mean like broke through. They just walked through it, and I don't know what to make of this. They just shot a gun at the ground and then jumped through the floor."
Oh, it's like Rick Sanchez.
Yeah, portal gun. Yeah, I guess they're in the subway, and then you hear "Holy f-" from where you are on the other side of the building. You hear a massive explosion. And then you hear the officer come on the line. He goes, "They're down in the subway. It looks like something's on fire. Oh God, we're gonna need help."
Is the fire department here too? Can they handle rescuing the people?
They are en route. They are not here though.
So this is our dilemma then. We can rescue the people or chase the bad guys. That's what it looks like here.
Rescue which people?
Well, I thought there was people up on the apartment building.
Yep. There's also hostages in the bank.
Oh yeah. You have 3 dilemmas.
So, how do
Wait.
you want to handle this collection of events?
Well, this is where we split up the group.
You could, or you could individually deal with stuff. There's police there too, and Gregory.
Zach, can you maybe? Well, you can't see him anymore. I was thinking if you could remote view into one of those guys who's running away, could you like if you chase after him and then just get a look at him and then stay remote viewing him, just just stick with them the whole time? Like, what's the limit, the distance limit on that? Once you're locked in, can you see where they're going forever?
I have to be able to see them.
Because that would have been a cool. We could have stayed here and rescued all the people while you just like, all right, yeah, they're up on,
Were the hostages left alone? Okay.
You can't say for sure. The cop on the other side of the building didn't give an indication on how many people he saw. He made it sound like it was all of them.
Is the SWAT going in after into the bank?
They are still on the doors because all of this happened almost simultaneously.
Well, I think the SWAT team should take care of the
hostages in the bank.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the apartment building, and we got who else?
I don't feel like anyone is qualified to take care of the apartment building except Jade with her teleports, but...
I mean, I can, give me some books, I can float people up and down.
Oh, you're that strong with the books?
I can freaking fly on my books.
Okay.
True that.
Yep. Actually, did I bring any with me? I probably did.
I would assume so.
Yeah, okay, I'll just take some out of a backpack, and I'll start floating them up to people.
You're not going to be able to do them one at a time. This is a simultaneous action.
Okay.
Well, Jade can get 2 with 1, right? Doing teleports, and then...
Yeah, she can do up and down. There's 2 that are together and 1 by themselves.
Right, so between the 2 of them, they could simultaneously rescue the 2 lots.
Yeah.
And then I vote that we have Gregory go with the SWAT team, whatever's going down inside the bank.
Yep, I'm with that.
Well, how do we approach the subway, though?
I feel like they're gonna get away, because I don't know how we're gonna keep up with them. Is somebody particularly fast? Can you chase them and then be on the radio?
Pretty fast. But that leaves the hostage.
I feel like we're leaving the hostages to Gregory. We're just trusting that he's competent enough to handle
Sorry, not
it.
the hostages, the people up on the building.
Gregory then overrides all of your plans here. He orders the SWAT team to go in. He says he's going to pursue the criminals into the subway.
Right. Does Gregory have a radio to keep in contact with us?
He does. So
Good.
Keep you updated. So he's going to go into the subway entrance nearby to try to follow and find the criminals.
I feel like I want to go with Gregory, but I need to be there for that computer.
Okay, so I'll teleport and grab 1 if you want to float the other 2 on the book.
Probably the other way around. You should grab the 2, because you grab both of them in one go, and he can only book one of them, right?
I can't remember how many books I can use to float people around at once, Luke. Is that a thing that's a function of my rank?
Yes.
I might be able to do 2 or 3. I might be able to get all 3 at once if I have enough books.
Yeah, your rank is pretty high.
Put a fair amount into it. Move object 8.
So yeah, you have enough ranks in that you could do. I think it's equal to the rank, so you could do 8 books simultaneously.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't remember how what the limits of my power are, guys. Yeah. Platform flight 2.
It determines what your speed is. So they're fairly slow moving. It's weird because they can move quickly when they're not carrying something, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're basically getting to is that Edward can handle the folks that are up above.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I got this. I have sufficient ranks.
In that case, I really think Jade should be going with Gregory in order to help teleport and close distance on those people.
I'm starting to agree with that now. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. If you're up for that, Jade.
Yeah, I'll run and keep up.
Okay. The entrance to the subway is not super close to the entrance of the bank, so he's going down like a block and a half in order to get to the next subway entrance, and then try to backtrack to where the Fixer crew entered the subway.
Yeah, I'll keep up with those fools.
You can easily outpace Gregory, unless you want to pass him up.
Honestly, you should probably be teleporting him so that you guys stick together and just close the distance as fast as possible.
Theodosia, do you want to stay here with and help with hostages / computer? Or do you want to try to keep up with Jade and Gregory?
I mean, I'm more muscle than anything, so I don't know how much good I am with my bubbles don't really help with a hostage situation.
The other thing you could just do is just get in a car and stay on the radio and try to get ahead of them to the next subway station.
Very true. I mean, am I able to hijack a car? Is this
we came in a car. Oh, so unless you just want to hijack one for style.
There you go. That's her
Hey.
style. That seems like Theodosia.
Spy agent,
I was
get out of
like,
the car.
I'm kind of tempted. Like, do I go outside and I see like someone on a Vespa? Because I can do that.
Let's take the car we came in.
Fine, I'll take the car. But
You're
I'm
like,
still.
but there's a Lambo across the street.
I
so
would-
tempting.
I would, if you want to take a faster car, like
No, I want to do kind of like a Tom Cruise thing where I just take like a motorbike or something going through town.
Is a car really gonna get to the next subway station faster though? I mean, can we not like have
I-
cops just go?
I'm just guessing, man. I have no idea.
I could just, hey, could I just pick her up and I just run?
Are you
I could
strong
just-
enough to carry her?
I'm pretty strong.
Yes, you can.
All right, I'll just lift her over my shoulder and just like.
Okay,
Okay.
so paint me a story. How are you carrying me? Are you kind of like two arms, just basically you're lifting me like a log, or are you like kind of slinging me over your shoulder, or
I
like?
just,
Am I...
I feel like I just like sling you over my shoulder and I just start running.
so my ass is like.
I love this is on top of this because you will be passing Gregory carrying Theodosia.
And so as she passed, Gregory, I'm flipping him off as he sees, like, it's like my head is like now, like it. I just basically I'm like, F you, we're faster than you now.
You can see him kind of like holding his side.
I feel like you should like try to teleport each other or something, but
She has to be able
Nah.
to see. If you can see where she's going, it might be helpful. But there's a lot of turns in the path she'd have to take, so she wouldn't get very far to do it that way.
So yeah, I'm running with Theodosia into the subway. Yeah.
So that's the plan. SWAT team and Zach to the bank. Edward's got the building that's collapsed and people are hanging off of. Theodosia and Jade and Gregory into the subway. Let's play this out then. Let's start with Zach. The SWAT team breaches. Are you going to follow him in, I'm guessing, because you're not really a combatant?
yep.
Okay, so they breach. You can see there's nobody, no assailants still in the bank. There are 6 hostages kneeling around a computer. The computer has a screen on 4 sides. So it has the same screen that just shows a timer that is at 5. It says 5:00, like 5 a.m. And the hostages, they look terrified. They are like both very fearful and very excited to see you, although none of them stand up. They all stay kneeling, and you can notice they have some type of vest on, and the vest has wires leading back to the main computer.
Hmm.
Okay.
The SWAT team clear the building. There is nobody in it besides them.
Okay.
What's the plan, Zach?
I'm gonna ask him. Does anyone know what's going on here?
One of them speaks up. He goes, "Yeah, they told us that this is a bomb, and that if we leave, it's gonna count. It's gonna count down. That if we try to take off our vest, if we try to leave the area, like it's gonna tick faster. So they told us to stay here."
I guess I want to try to get a better understanding of this computer to see if I can figure out how to disarm it or shut it down.
Okay, technology.
Okay, cool. So I have a plus 11 in that. I'm gonna roll. I rolled a 16, so that's a 27.
Okay. You're able to access the like root directory for the mechanism that arms it. It's like a read-only file, so you can't change anything. But what you do notice is that and you were with that roll, you were good enough to miss one of the triggering conditions. If it notices that a file is being edited, it will trigger. So you opened a read-only version, so it didn't trigger. What this is it's a bomb that will divide the remaining time by 2 every time a hostage is removed from a vest or removed from the area. It has a 5-minute timer. It's not going to start ticking until one of those other events happen.
I was about to say, this is Zeno's bomb.
Zeno?
It's like Zeno's paradox.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Um,
it keeps getting cut in half.
There are 6 hostages. There's a 5-minute timer. Every hostage that gets removed from the area divides it by 2, the timer. They also have a tamper-proof vest. You can take it off. It's easy to take off, but if you do it, it also triggers the half condition.
Oh, okay. Like if they were to leave it like with the vest still on.
Yeah, so if you like cut the wires that led to the vest, it would trigger, or if they just took off the vest.
Right. Oh, okay. I feel like I should still be able to shut this thing down.
Okay. So do you want to try to access the mechanism? Like, so the bomb itself is in a separate compartment. Do you want to try to access the bomb to defuse that?
Oh, is there no way to like control it through the software?
There is a way to do it, but accessing the file is one of the triggering conditions. So in order to attempt this, you have to start the timer. So opening up the file to edit it will start the timer.
Oh, okay. So we can either try my luck with that, or try my luck disarming the bomb without starting the timer.
Yeah, or something else. This is your puzzle to solve.
I mean, if all the hostages ran out at once and then you just cut it in half 5 times,
Then we'd be down to like 5 seconds.
is that how that would go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you get far enough away from a bomb in 5 seconds?
Well, if we had Jade.
Or she can come back.
That's
The timer hasn't started ticking yet.
Also, we don't know how big the bomb is, so.
true.
Yeah, it is.
That's actually a very good point.
What sort of skill would it require to try to disarm the bomb without starting the timer? I'm just trying to weigh my odds with what I got.
There's no option to disarm it. Well, unless you're trying to disarm the bomb itself without using a computer.
What if he took off one of the vests and then put the vest on himself? Would the timer go back?
No.
The code indicates that it does not reset after. So once it's off, it doesn't matter what you do with it.
I could say, Zach can't die. He just, all right, you get blown up. We'll see you in 7 days.
No, because we don't necessarily want the bomb to go up at all.
I know.
So, like, I wanted to understand the difference of skill check to disarm it through the software, which requires starting it, versus just trying to disarm the bomb, which does not require starting the timer.
So in order to do that, you'd have to open the compartment with the bomb. But based on what you saw with the level of expertise, you can guess that there may be some other failsafe if you do that. Maybe the timer would start if you did that as well.
Okay.
So you're just stuck with the timer being started and trying to shut the bomb down before it explodes.
So here's the deal. Since there's really no timer on when this timer starts, we can kind of wait a little bit because I really think that Jade would be useful here, just in case, and we could get the SWAT team out and, we could minimize potential casualties.
Oh, right. Yes, I suppose you could just wait indefinitely. So, yeah, let me add this. There is also a remote sensor attached. So there is a way to trigger it remotely, the start of the timer. It has not been triggered, though. So there is a way to remotely start this timer that presumably the Fixer crew has.
Whole thing in a Faraday cage.
True, yeah. You could...
I don't even know if that's practical or possible.
A giant 10-foot Faraday cage or something? Inside of a bank?
Signal.
Wouldn't Edward be kind of good in a situation like this? Like, because he can, read books, like a manual on the bomb.
If they were kind enough to leave one behind, yes, I could read that.
How to defuse. Perfect.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Is your move wait?
Yeah, absolutely. Because if they're not gonna, if we have time, I feel like we should back the SWAT team off as much as possible, keep them around just in case. But if that thing's not gonna start, then may as well have Jade for support later, or even Gregory for support later with his defensive bubble, just in case. So we may as well wait. But if that timer starts, then I'll jump on it.
Okay. I will let that happen, but I'm gonna throw a complication at you. Roll a d20 and tell me what it is.
I got 18.
Okay. Never mind. You're good.
Okay, cool.
Next, we'll do Edward. So you're gonna
rescue the people.
Rescue. Okay. Let's do, I guess, attack rolls. We'll do 3 attack rolls to get books under the people that are hanging for their lives.
If I've got enough books, can I double up and send 2 books a person?
Yeah, you can do 2 each.
Let's do that.
Are you gonna go up yourself or just gonna throw them from the ground?
If I got a good line of sight, I think from the ground's good enough.
You do. You can see all three of them.
Okay. That's it. So you want me to just roll?
Yeah, we'll roll with like advantage, basically.
Okay, so number 1 is a 10 and then a 20. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So that one's good then. Number 2 is a 15 and then a 5. So 15 was better. What do I add? Do I just add my ranks or what do I add?
Yeah, your rank in...
Move objects.
Yeah, we'll do that to get the book to them.
Okay, that would be a 23 on the second one. The first one was a 28, second one was a 23. Okay, that's 15 again. And a 13. So, yeah. So a 28 and 2 23s.
All right. Good enough. You lower the 3 of them to the ground.
Woo.
Hero. And then we'll go to... That was easier than I thought it was going to be.
Good job.
This is all made possible by your local library.
I didn't expect you to get all 3 out. I thought Jade might help you. Jade and Theodosia, you guys are running down the subway.
Correction, I am running. She is being carried.
That's true. Being followed, I guess. He's pretty far behind you at this point by Gregory. As you're going down into the subway, you see smoke like rising up, and you can tell that down at the end of the station there is like a large fire. You don't know if the fixture crew ran northbound or southbound on the tracks. There is a fire ahead of you towards northbound. So there's a huge fire. A train has like derailed and hit the side and caught on fire. And part of the station got covered in the flames as well. There's a bunch of damage. There's a bunch of smoke. You can tell that there's people down there. There's likely people on the train. You don't know which direction the fixture crew ran, north or south.
I don't know. What do you say, Theodosia? Should we go help those people?
My butt is facing the direction you're looking, so I'm not really sure.
Facing backwards as she's running? That's not the only way to carry a person.
I just grabbed her in.
Like you're being married and carrying her up to the bedroom.
Oh no, she says sling over her shoulder. I slinged over her
Fireman
shoulder.
carry, backwards.
Did we lose the gang?
You lost sight of them.
Lost sight of them.
You don't know if they headed north or south in the subway tunnel.
And there's obviously people down in the fire or by the fire or...
Yeah. So there was a subway derailment that caused a large fire, partially covering the tracks. You know that there's people running away from it as you you're passing some of them. And
should I roll for perception to see if there's anybody like trapped or whatever?
Okay.
Let's do that.
I'm cool with both of you rolling.
Okay. I rolled a 5 and my perception is 9, so I got 14.
You see the fire.
I did worse.
It's hot. But not to you, actually, I guess.
I'll just run down there and get closer to see, I guess.
See if there's any kind of trail, maybe like a more damage to the left versus the right, because they seem pretty destructive as they're moving. So wherever there's more damage, maybe that's where they're going.
Oh, you're looking for the fixer crews, like whereabouts?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see damage to, I guess, everything at this point. Everything is fairly damaged from this fire. It's a pretty big area. As you approach, you really start to feel the heat. Well, let me rephrase. Jade really starts to feel the heat. You can go around it, but you're going to have to go up a ramp and then back down another ramp to try to bypass this portion of the station that's out. So you could completely ignore this wreck and just go beyond it. The area in which they came down, though, is almost directly above where the train wreck is.
Wait, what?
The area in which they entered the subway is almost directly above where the fire is now.
And there's nothing that we see that...
You can investigate this side of it, or you can investigate the other side of it, but choose one.
Choose one.
Yeah.
All right, I'll choose the right side.
So you're coming... Okay, I guess I understand why it's confusing now. So you're entering the subway from the south. The train is blocking the tracks to the north end of the station. It's been derailed, and there's a large fire. There are train tracks that go to the south. In order to get to the train tracks that go to the north, you have to go around the big area that's now blocked by fire to investigate that side of it. So the areas to investigate are widely different because a giant fire is in the middle of them.
Okay. My investigation is +1. Is yours better?
What the hell? Oh, a +4.
Do you want to investigate going south or first? What it would be go south?
So I'm still on your shoulder, so you move to the left or the right, so I'm able to see both angles.
Yeah, yeah, I could put you down too.
So 13 + 4, so that's 17.
On the southbound direction, you notice there are some tracks, but you can't make out if it's pre-accident or like people fleeing from the accident. There's a lot of foot traffic coming this direction, both on the station and on the tracks.
Only one, like, that's, there's something else on the other side?
You haven't checked there yet.
Oh, I was checking both.
They're not next to each other.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. I thought we were kind of at a crossroads where, like, just look to the left or right to see where it's more damage.
Yeah, well, it's left or right, but there's a giant fire between them, so you have to go around the big fire. Well, you, I guess, could go through it.
Okay, we're going right.
You're going right?
Or was it left?
North or south?
North. God damn it! Okay, north or south. Okay.
Fires to the north. South is clear.
Yeah.
I look to Jade. Into the fire? What do you think?
To you, that means nothing. Don't forget. Because you are literally immune to fire.
Who, me?
No.
I could teleport to the other side if I can see the other side, I guess.
Like, basically, I was like, take me into the fire, run real quick.
Now it's your turn to carry me.
Actually, how big can I make my bubbles?
Like a baseball. Theodosia, roll perception.
5 + 2, so 7.
The fire is hot.
Yeah. You don't notice anything.
Where's Gregory?
Catching up.
We were on here.
Is this another moment where we split up? I go to fire, you go towards the peoples?
I'll run in the other direction. You go through the fire, and I'll run in the other direction to
You
see.
guys have comms, so like if you do that, then at the very least, Jade could like run hella fast to get back.
True.
Okay, sure. Let's split up, and I'll run in the other direction, and
Okay.
you go through the fire, and we see what's up, and we'll keep in contact, yo.
Yep, that's what we'll do.
Okay.
Cool.
Lucas is your favorite thing as a DM. Everyone splits up.
It's actually not too bad in this game. We'll do Theodosia's next. So as you're going through the fire, it singes off part of your clothes, but you came prepared and you have some fireproof clothing on.
So she doesn't turn naked.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
Well, with
Daenerys,
a fire-
bitch!
With the fire power, I feel like you'd want to bring something at least fire resistant.
No, I'm going out. Out.
Yeah. It's a distraction for my enemies. As you're going through the fire area, you do notice some civilians trapped within the train.
No, god damn it, I had to help them. Oh, fine.
You
Okay.
don't have to.
It's just what a good person would do.
Okay, I go and pull them out. So, like, are they like pinned or something, or are they gonna definitely just burn to death, or actually it's like easy to just like, all right, come here, whoop, and you just scoop them out.
I don't think you... What's your strength?
-2.
Yeah, you definitely cannot lift them.
Again, I guess I would have been useful in this situation.
Yeah, but she literally walked through fire.
But I can't go through fire, so yeah.
You do notice that the direction that you came from was definitely no-go in terms of other people. But there is a, what looks like cooler, I guess I should say colder, less hot, less fire direction.
Cooler is right.
Cooler sounds like it's awesome, right?
That's what I thought you were going. It's like there's a bit more of a surfer vibe this way.
Yeah.
Well, then use the accent.
Whoa, dude.
Where's Nigel's surfing days?
Right? Yeah, I know. That's a hard one. Okay, it's not towards the north side of the station. There's like an access doorway for like maintenance behind the train, but there's not a fire that direction, so you could lead them that way.
Oh, they're already out. I thought
No,
like they're
they're not
burning
out.
rubble.
So there is a door like behind the train that does
Oh,
not
so
have a
they're-
fire towards it.
Okay, so they're not pinned.
No.
Oh, I assume they were like, under rubble or something.
Nope. They're laying on the ground trying to stay away from the smoke.
Okay, and then quick question: when it comes to my bubbles, did we establish that it's a suffocating bubble or is it a air-giving bubble?
If it's in air, it has air in it.
Right. I just meant like, am I able to create bubbles for like kind of like how like in like the Harry Potter
Harry
movie?
Potter, yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that, sure. I'll allow that.
Okay, so how many bubbles am I going to create at once?
What's your rank?
Bubbles 4.
Okay, so you can 4? Really? I thought it was higher than that. Okay, so you can create 4 bubbles at once.
Okay, and then how many peoples are there?
2
Okay, I create 2 bubbles.
for them to breathe, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So it's not, they can't cover their whole head with it, but you can cover their like nose and mouth.
Yeah, it's like Harry Potter where they have that, just covered there. It's like that.
And I mean, the bubble isn't very huge, so it's not a lot, but I guess with 2 side by side, so you're going to give them bubbles and lead them out to
Yes.
Okay. How nice.
They can just breathe in these bubbles?
Like I said, they're not very big, so they get a few breaths maybe, but not.
That might be all they need.
We're making up as we go, so right now they can breathe.
Also, is there a way out that doesn't completely burn their flesh?
Yes, they're through the maintenance corridor at the side of the tunnel.
That's what he's saying, the cooler way,
Yeah,
remember?
the cooler way.
I mean, cooler isn't necessarily like
Yeah.
not burn your flesh way. I was just making sure.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's only 280 degrees, not
Yeah, we're cool
Yeah.
running that direction.
Yeah, so it is on the side of the train. The back of the train's on fire. There's a smaller fire on the front, and you're going kind of out the side where there is not a fire.
They're calling you the bubbler.
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 Okay.
Tituba.
One of them has a fairly burned leg from the actual crash itself because they were on the train. She basically needs to be carried is not the right word because there's no way you could lift them, but like supported as they're like limped out.
Well, there's one other person that's is okay, right?
Yeah, the other person is okay.
Okay, so we could just like she'll be in the middle, and then
Yeah.
we'll just one by one. I'll take her left side, he takes the right side, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So you get to the door and it is locked.
Okay, I asked them to stand back, and then I'm gonna go and try to blow up the door.
Like melt it.
Well, I mean, I assume try to go and aim for the door handle, so it's unlocked now.
Yeah. Roll attack.
Okay.
Door's got some defense, yo.
It does.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is the idea of when we talk about my bubble can turn into a bomb. That's what I'm trying to do.
You make a really small one just inside.
Yeah,
the lock
Just
itself.
like a pop, kind of like a cherry bomb.
Oh yeah, that door's not gonna stand a chance.
That's 18 plus 3.
The lock shoots off, and the door hangs free now.
Okay, and then to be dramatic, I dramatically kick it I did it with my own strength. Yeah, I'm tough.
Roll attack. I want to see this.
All right, and what do I add for that? It will be negative
Strength.
2 then.
Yeah.
Okay, that I rolled a 3, so that'll be a 1.
1. So it moves like 2 inches.
And I go, come on, go!
All right. They move to safety in the little maintenance corridor. You want to stay with them, or do you want to try to go back north?
Are they trapped now, or are they just
No,
able to?
It's like a maintenance corridor that goes quite a ways down, and there's no
Okay.
fire in it, so they're presumably safe because it looks fairly long.
Okay, so I'm gonna seep back into the flames while the last thing they see is my single hand with a thumbs up. And then I keep on going.
Okay, we're gonna cut to Jade. You head south, away from the fire.
Yeah.
Are you going to wait for or communicate at all with Gregory?
I don't really feel like it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Everyone's in agreement. Fudge, Gregory.
Yeah.
Nah, man, Gregory's gonna save your ass.
Yeah,
So-
I don't hate him that much.
You run down the south-facing tunnel. About 5 minutes down your run, you see something in front of you. There are people. As you approach, you notice it is, in fact, the Fixer crew.
I shouldn't take them on by myself.
What was I just saying about Gregory? How nice a guy he is.
So you are
I
by
have
yourself.
I have
there are
comms though.
yes,
right.
there are 5 of them. How do you approach them?
They
You're
don't
gonna-
notice me yet.
Okay, that's what I thought. Stealth. Okay, roll stealth.
Oh, I rolled 11 and my stealth is plus 10, so I have 21.
Your stealth is 10.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you're a thief. Okay. I was gonna say probably not with 11, but with a plus 10 stealth. Yeah, they do not hear you coming. What's your move?
I want to calm to, I guess, Gregory and Theodosia that I have found them.
Okay.
Let them know that they're in this direction, so to start coming this way. I don't think I want to take them on by myself.
You know, it could be cool, like if you like ran at them, grabbed them all, and teleported them into Gregory and Theodosia, and you guys just like
I'll just teleport him into the fire. It.
You are like a quarter mile away from the fire at this point.
that's not that far. You got this.
I don't know at this point if I want to do anything by myself because there's 5 of them.
They are all running down the tunnel away from you, away from the fire.
So I guess I'll just keep pace with them until I have backup.
Okay. We'll say this. Their pace is fairly quick, faster than Gregory was. So if they stay at this pace, Gregory will not catch up.
I don't think I should take them on by myself is all. So I don't even know why I ran down this way.
You confirmed which direction, though.
Yeah.
You could run back, grab Gregory, and then bring him all the way back here.
Come with me, old man.
I don't know if that's practical or
Or
not,
if
but
we-
it's a funny image.
We stay with the theme. Come with me if you want to live.
I feel like I don't have much that I could do. There's 5 of them and only 1 of me.
Well, I guess, I mean, figure how much time it might take for everyone to catch up to where you're at, and then also potentially see, like, if they are heading southbound, we do now know, like, what direction they're going to head them off.
Yeah, I could comms to everybody and let them know and see what the group says.
Okay.
If we want to meet them all together.
So I will say that you guys did notice when you were getting the lay of the land with the bank, it did include a nearby subway map because they anticipated an escape via subway. So there is a subway map Edward and Zach can look at.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck where I'm at in case that bomb starts ticking. But Edward's free.
I will absolutely go take a look at it. Try to get a sense of where Jade is, and try to the car plan of like, okay, well they're going this way. They're like, I'll hop in a car and see if I can get ahead of them.
You look at the subway map, you notice that they are heading towards a junction of tracks. So it is a place where 4 different subway tunnels intersect.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this a real place in New York City, or did you make this up?
It is. It's near city center.
Okay, cool. I was just curious if you'd
We
actually
know
looked
where
that up.
that is.
I had literally looked up the subway tunnel map. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so I hear this. At least for me, I hear the comms, and I respond back that she should still like follow them, like trail them, but don't engage until like at least she has some kind of at least one person to back up. And I'm gonna immediately go and try to run after the opposite direction.
You're gonna run towards Jade.
Yes.
Well, you'll never catch them.
Am I slower than?
You're so slow. You're like 8, and then Gregory's faster than you, and Gregory's not as fast as them.
Agree. You are also not fast enough to catch them.
Okay, well then I radio and say, "Come get me," because I'm not that far from her.
Okay, they are approaching an intersection of 4 tracks though. So they're you know which one they're on currently. So there are 7 routes that they can take.
Okay,
If Yeah.
So Jade can trail him, and I mean, you got time to get up and get in your Lambo or whatever car you drove here.
well, it's in a tunnel, so I'd be following him into the tunnel, so I can't take a car there.
No, yeah, you go up above, and then you head him off at a different station, and she just keeps trailing him.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna still run that direction, and I'm gonna like radio like she still follow. But once they pick a path and she follows maybe a little deeper, then I'm gonna ask her to come back and get me.
Okay.
Just as long as I'm trying to close the gap as much as possible.
Well, we might lose him at that point if she stops following him.
No, I'm not. I'm not asking her to stop following them.
Well, eventually, when they pick a path.
I mean, like, okay, so Luke, I imagine I'm from New like I live in New York City for like 30 years, and so I imagine I pretty much know the subway.
Yep, I would
So
agree.
So depending on what tunnel they take, I would know how long the distance is of that tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Confirming what's happening here. Edward is trying to approach from above into a new station. Is that right?
Yep. Go to try to get ahead of him. Get to the next station.
Theo is trying to catch up with the Fixer crew and Jade, who is way ahead. Who cares about Gregory? Zach is keeping an eye on the bomb.
I feel like
Okay.
Gregory is pretty important, guys.
Edward, how are you going to pick where you're going to go? You have 7 stations that you can go to that are the direction that they could be heading.
7?
Yes. Because there's 4 tracks, and they could go north and south on either track, and they're coming from one, so you know they're not going to turn around halfway and go back the way they came. So there's 7 other tracks.
Shouldn't he just start by going towards the area where they all split off?
I see what you're saying.
It's like, yeah, because Jade was following them, and if she can understand which way they turned, I
Yeah.
would be able to at least, if not know which track it is, narrow it down.
The large city center station that connects all of the different tracks is nearby, and you can go there and kind of try to head them off that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the goal, is to head them off.
So yeah, if you want to go towards the fork in the road, fork in the tracks, roll vehicle for me, because I'm assuming you're driving.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
I do have vehicle. I don't have very good vehicle, but I have vehicle.
Yeah, it's not a hard check.
That is a 9 plus 3 for a total of a 12.
You do hit a few lights along the way. You do have like a car that has a siren though, so you are able to run them, but you have to go slow. So you get there, you're just a little bit slower than you would have liked. Theodosia, roll
Yes.
athletics, hoofing it down the train tracks.
Athletics.
Making my way
the
downtown.
plus 0.
Dun, dun, dun.
I got a 5.
You got a 5.
I got a 5.
You are winded.
Okay. I'm still going though.
Yeah, a brisk walk. Yeah, that stitch in your side is not your friend. Now it is time for Jade's athletics roll.
Oh dear.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4, and my athletics is plus 8.
12.
So yeah, 12.
Is that the dog? Oh, my dog is snoring really loud. Thought it was like a bus or something. Did you want to use luck on that, or did you want to stick with 12?
I'll use my luck.
All right.
Okay, I got 15.
Wait, plus your athletics, right?
Plus 8, yeah.
Okay. No problems with you. You are keeping pace easily. Gregory, you just hear on comms, "Oh God, I'll be there." That's all you hear from Gregory.
Useless.
Greg is like Chet from Archer, where he gets shot all the time.
His name's not Chet.
Whatever the that guy's name is in Archer, he gets shot all the time.
I'm pretty sure it was Brett.
Brett.
The plan is see which direction they go. That's where we're heading.
Yeah.
Okay. So they get to the crossroads station, and there are 5 of them, and they go 5 different directions.
Okay.
What is this bull?
Maybe we should go back and deal with the bomb.
All right, they win. We give up. No.
I mean, I feel like
Oh, I mean, I think at this point, Jade could definitely go for one of them. They're not going to defeat her.
Yeah.
She can apprehend one of them
Unless-
for sure.
One of them, the one she picks, is the fixer.
At that point, she could just run away from the fixer. I'm not too worried about that either.
Oh, it's you? Not you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like
I'll go
Jade,
down this way.
Jade could easily just teleport and run away if it was really the fixer. Not really worried about that, but like I think Jade should pursue one of them, and we should deal with saving the leftover people.
okay.
I mean, that's my thoughts.
I mean, I'll beat one up, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't think they should all get away scot-free here. If you think you can take one, then I'm all for it.
All right, I'll try. I'm pretty strong. Beat the shit out of somebody tonight.
Roll stealth again. When they split up, they exchange a few words and slow down a lot.
I got 7 plus 10, so I got 17.
Oh, let me build this scene out a little bit for you because they're not all equal.
Oh, so that's a factor.
Yeah. They each have a duffel bag, presumably full of money or some goods that they stole from the bank. One guy has two duffel bags, one slung over his shoulder, one in his arms. They all have their submachine guns still. There's been one guy that's been leading them, so he's been running in front of the rest. He doesn't have any physical differences. They seem to be like following his lead. So I'll just number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 3 is the guy who has 2 duffel bags. Number 4 is the apparent leader. The remaining 3 are identical.
I should probably go after the leader, and then I'll let you guys know that the other 5 went down the other paths, right?
Oh, so you're not like confronting him, you're just continuing to follow him. Or are you going to try to fight him?
I'll try to fight him. Why not?
How long are you going to wait after they've split up? Because they slow down to like a fast walk as they're getting to the different tunnels that they're going down. You can see some of them trade bags. So some of them give some of the bags to each other. You can see one of them open up one of the bags and hand something to somebody else. They're talking briefly. You can't quite make out what they are saying because you're too far away still.
Could she make it out with a perception check?
Sure. Roll well.
All right. I got 11 plus 9, so 21.
20.
Or 20.
The echo kind of throws you a little bit, but you hear one of them clearly say, "Stick to the plan. We gotta meet back at the warehouse. Then we'll divide up and get out of here."
Okay.
So there's a warehouse.
There is.
And this came from the leader.
Okay, we should probably tell the SWAT folks, that they should go over to that warehouse district we once went to.
The warehouse district that you met the fixer at before?
Yeah. I mean, that's the only warehouse lead.
That is far outside of town. It is not connected to the subways, is what I mean.
Oh, but they're still gonna go to the warehouse, right? I don't know. I mean, I think we should at least radio someone to go over there. And
I can let them know.
Might be a different warehouse. There's a lot of warehouses.
What I overheard. I can let them know what I overheard.
Yeah, I just figure it doesn't hurt if the police are willing to cooperate and just go check it out.
Okay. So you're gonna confront the leader?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him and take his duffel bag.
Okay.
How long are you gonna wait after they split up before you do that?
Rooting for you.
I feel like the leader could be the fixer while the guy with the double duffel bags could have the valuables. I don't know. You go for this. You do it.
Make your call. Stick with it.
I already decided on the leader. I'll wait till he's like halfway down the new corridor or whatever, before I like sneak attack him.
Okay. Roll attack.
I got a 10 plus. Is it fighting?
Yeah, for if you're attacking with your hands, yeah, or feet.
Okay, I got 13.
Okay, you land a hit. Let's see if it does damage.
No bonus for the sneak attack.
Basically, he has no chance of dodging at all.
Hit him with your best shot.
The attack, because it's your fists, it's your strength that is the damage. Plus 15. So what's your strength plus 15?
5, so 20.
20. Because he doesn't see it coming, this hit knocks him down. And as you hit him, you notice something you didn't expect, that this him is actually a her. And she grunts as you knock her down, and the voice modulator that she'd been using breaks. She turns around and stands up and says, "Exactly who I was looking for," and drops her gun.
Drops her gun?
Yep.
Okay.
And then she's like, "I'm your sister."
Plot thickens.
Dun, 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 dun. I punch her in the face.
Okay.
Oh, you found me.
I don't want to give her time to. I don't know.
This is shoot first, ask questions later. This is
All right.
She's pretty reasonable to me.
Roll another attack.
I mean, they killed Zach last time. 14
Plus fighting. Fighting is to hit. Strength is how much damage it does.
17.
Okay. This one is with defenses, and you pass them. It's 20 damage, right?
Yeah, because they're strength. Well, does she have to roll?
No, not for the damage.
Then it's 20.
You give her a huge punch right to the cheek. She just eats it. You can tell this really rang her bell. She puts her hands up and says whoa, 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 whoa. I surrender. Keep your fists to yourself. Don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me no
I
more.
am no threat.
But you killed my brother, you bitch.
That wasn't me. That was the Fixer. When she takes off her mask, she is mid-30s, black hair. She says, "Your brother's not the only one he killed. I want payback, and I think you're the one to get it."
What are you talking about? Who are you then? What? You're with the Fixer crew.
I thought I was, and then he killed my best friend.
Well, So, what's going on? Tell me everything then.
What do you want to know?
What? What's everything?
So
The bomb situation, what you're
the
doing.
bomb. Did you rescue the hostages?
No, not yet. Not that I heard.
She looks at her watch and she says, "You got about 2 minutes before one of our crew is about to activate the timer."
Well, do you know how to stop it if you're on our side? If you're trying to be on our side now? I have so many questions. What's with the duffel bags?
I feel like Jade could catch them if she, just say which tunnel they went down and then go run and beat up that one.
She says, once it's triggered, there's no stopping it. There is a kill switch. It's fingerprint. So, I mean, one of us would have to get back there. I mean, if you want to take me back, I can disarm the bomb.
Yeah, that's plenty of time, man. I mean, 2 minutes plus another 5, 7 minutes. You got plenty of time to get back there.
So if you take me back, I'll disarm the bomb.
Okay, let's start with that before I trust you.
Okay.
So I pick you up and we run.
Are you gonna take the tunnel route or the street route?
The fastest route.
Duh. Yeah. So we'll just say you take the street. So you run up. You pass Edward as you are running back to.
Yeah, this has got to be a weird sight.
Yeah. I'm sure you're on comms at this point. Are you going to tell them this situation?
Yeah, I let them know what's happening.
All right. You zoom past Edward, and what's Edward doing? So
So
you arrive just as Jade speeds past you out the subway entrance. Are you going to try to follow one of the other ones down into the subway?
I don't think I can catch them, can I? Based off what the description I was getting, how fast they were traveling.
You could probably at least follow one of the tunnels.
If I fly on a book, am I faster than I am if I'm running?
No, you are slower. The books move slow
That's too bad.
with weight.
No, I'm not very fast.
But you could potentially, whatever one that double duffler was going, you could probably estimate with the tunnel they took where they're going to end up.
Yeah, if I think I could get in the car and do that again, I'd be up for that. I'd try to get ahead of another one.
All right. You have the path, so you're going to go towards the person who has 2 duffel bags?
Yeah, let's follow double duffel.
All right, let's
Double.
double D.
Well, should we ask the captive, the girl?
Sure. Yeah, if she can give us information.
Yeah, on which one you should go after. Obviously, probably double duffler. I mean,
She says they're just people he hired.
And none of them are the Fixer.
are they only carrying money?
Money and bonds and stuff. It's all.
I was wondering if that extra duffel was some sort of equipment or something. Double duffler's gonna be slower though, right? You can catch him.
She said, "Don't worry about them. They're not. None of them are the Fixer."
How about don't worry about them? No offense to this lady's opinion.
Yeah.
But they still robbed a bank and put bombs on people. I think these are still the kind of people to worry about.
Yeah. Basically, she's saying I don't want to give you details about the people.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Jade, punch her again.
This is a very persuasive punch.
You could at least follow them maybe to the warehouse while we take care of the bomb
I'm all for that.
situation.
We could also ask where the warehouse is too. I don't know if she'll cooperate, but
Does she want to go to prison for the rest of her life?
maybe she's playing us. Anyway, let's test her on the bomb.
She could tell you the coordinates and just have you meet her there. I'm sure it's safe. That was a joke. Right there the first time. Okay, so I'm guessing you're going to ask her if she's going to tell you where the warehouse is.
Yeah.
She says, "I will tell you exactly where this warehouse is, but I want to come with you."
In handcuffs, sure.
No, I want this guy dead for what he did to my friend, and I want to be the one to do it.
I don't know, we're gonna promise you the kill shot or anything.
Like I don't. Okay, maybe I don't need to be the one who kills him, but I
you
need
wanna
to make
make
sure.
sure.
Yeah, he's dead. So I will give you the location if you let me come.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's all fine and well. We can take all the backup we need, but like, we should probably stop this bomb, and probably catch that double duffler.
Okay.
I love it.
Edward's driving to the next station to try to get ahead.
Yes.
Let's do vehicle check again.
All right, vehicle check. Oop. And that's the exact same roll.
That damn traffic. You arrive at the next station. You know which direction he's coming from. You don't know if you've beat him or not. So do you go into the tunnel the direction he was coming from? Yeah, what's your plan?
I'm gonna just make the assumption that since I'm in a car and he was on foot, I got ahead of him. So I'm gonna try to go to the tunnel that he would be coming down and go towards him.
Okay. Let's get back to Theo. We haven't seen her in a little bit. What's Theo doing?
So did Jade run past me as well?
No, let's say you got the news that Jade was caught up with one of the Fixer crew at the next station. Well, you weren't even like halfway there yet. So you could
Okay.
turn around and go back the way you came faster than
Okay,
catching up.
that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. And so are you just going to head back to the bomb area?
Is that where everyone is leading to?
It seems like it. Jade's on
Yep.
her way back. Zach's already there. Only one that's not there is Edward.
Okay, yep.
You get back to the station. You finally see Gregory again. He's helping a few of the people who got minor injuries in the train accident. The fire department's there. They're putting out the fire. You can tell that he's like dripping sweat. Then let's jump back to Edward. You hear footsteps coming towards you, and you see presumably the Fixer guy. He's not wearing a Fixer outfit. He does have 2 duffel bags though.
Okay. Does he spot me?
Unless you want to try to make a stealth roll.
I'll make a stealth roll. I don't think I'm very good. I'm not. No, I'm pretty good at stealth. I got a +7. Okay, I'm gonna make a stealth roll. 13 plus 7, so 20.
There are some people behind you, and you're kind of on the subway platform. So let's say the second you see him, you kind of like turn, like you're waiting for the train.
Mm-hmm.
He does a double take, but he kind of just keeps on going. He does not have his machine gun, if that's what I heard you mention that. He
Okay.
is in civilian clothes. He just has 2 duffel bags.
Damn, dude, the bookman's got moves.
All right. If I can follow in behind him carefully, and I'm going to slowly draw my gun, and what I want to do is come up behind him, put my gun to his back, and say, "Hold it right there."
All right, let's do one more stealth to get within range.
Okay. That is a 14 plus 7, 21.
All right. Yeah, you get right up to him,
Mm-hmm.
say, "Hold it," and he says, "What? I didn't do anything wrong. I was just taking my books to the library."
Drop the bags. Hands on your head.
He tries to make a run for it.
So you've chosen
I
death.
fire a warning shot.
I don't know what he's. Let's see. I have 2 courses here. Let's see. He ignores it and keeps running.
I throw a book at him.
Roll attack.
That's my book attack.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, no, what is it? It's my I don't know what modifier.
Oh,
I had.
your modifier. Yeah, it's
Throw mastery +4. Is that it? I need to put more ranks in that. My gun is much better than my book for hitting. Like, I think my book does more damage.
which is backwards almost, but
I already rolled, but okay, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, like, if you're like the master of controlling like paper and books and stuff, like, can't you just stop those duffel bags in their tracks? Like,
I don't think there's what he says is in them. Even if it's money, I don't know that money counts as paper. It's for me, it's books and like magazines only kind of count. But yeah, okay. I rolled a 14 +4, 18.
he gets smacked in the back by it. What's the damage?
Move object 8, damaging +1.
well, it's move object 8, right? So
I have 8 ranks in move object, and thrown mastery +4.
Damaging is a perk on it, I think, isn't it?
Damaging perk is +1. I'm looking around to see what is there's a
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's rank 8 damage. That's actually really good. It's really damaging.
Oh, okay.
And he rolled poorly. So this book knocks him out. He just is out cold on the ground. Nails him right in the head.
Perfect.
He slides across the floor.
Yeah.
Comes to a stop.
I bring the book back to my hand and I put my gun away and I walk over towards him.
Blow the pages.
I will get on comms and tell everybody I got one.
Nicely done, Edward.
Jeez, man. I don't know if you want to get hit by one of Edward's books or a car.
Yeah. 8 damage is quite a bit.
Is that really how much damage I do when I hit people with that?
I think so. I'll have to double check the damaging skill. I'll confirm that on next time. This isn't actually a combat round, but it's like hinting at combat this round or this session. Okay, back to the bomb. The fixer leader. I should give her a name, huh? Her name is Catherine. I'll call her Cat. Walks into the building and she uses her fingerprint, and the bomb flashes white for a second and then turns off. The screen turns off. All of them.
Sweet. Mission accomplished, guys.
That was easy. Too easy. No.
Oh, I was going to say, I think it's time to get some more information from her, but yeah.
She says, we need to hurry. We're going to get back to the warehouse and split up this money. Our plan is to leave the country by tomorrow. So this was our last job. So if we want to hit him, we got to hit him tonight.
Oh, I see what you mean by hinting at combat.
No, I mean, hinting at, like, there's no initiative roll this session. So I was like, you're in combat, but you're never, like, in combat.
Okay, so where's this warehouse?
She says, what assurances do I have that once I tell you, you're not going to just dump me in some jail?
I don't know, guys. What assurances should we give her? I mean...
Has Gregory caught back up with us yet?
Yeah, he's helping the people.
Yeah, he's down in, like, the subway. He's nearby. He's not, like, with you, but he's 2 blocks away.
What can we offer her, Greg? Can we offer her anything?
On comms, Greg says, just, just lie.
Nice.
Does she hear that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be safe. Like, it's way more important that we shut down this fixer guy, and I think you'd agree.
Is that what you say to her?
Yeah, she'll be safe.
Roll deception.
Oh, hold on a sec.
Yeah, just
Wait a
lie.
minute. Hold on.
I have a better persuasion stat, not deception.
Well, then
Persuading her.
rephrase.
My deception is +3.
Well, okay, so I'm telling her this is what you want, right? And...
Well, are you going to let her come?
Oh, with us?
Yeah, that's what she wants.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I mean, unless you guys are opposed to that, but I'm planning on bringing like the whole SWAT force with us. Like, I don't really see a problem.
You actually want to take her, though. That's not a lie.
Yeah, I don't think that's an issue.
Okay.
I mean, she just about got knocked out by Jade in 2 hits. I mean, I'm not.
She can come in handcuffs.
Well, the thing is we have the advantage here, in that like if she gives.
I'm worried she's just leading us into a trap.
But it's not just us. We could take like the police force and stuff too, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
The spy has a agent division that you can take, like a SWAT team, basically.
yeah. So I think that's fine, unless you
Okay.
guys are opposed to it. I mean,
Yeah. So her request was that she come with you. That she wants to be there while you like take the fixer down.
But she wants an assurance that we won't just toss her aside.
Yes.
So we will have to.
So I
we-
mean, if you
We
wa-
don't
if-
have to lie. We can
yeah,
just.
if you
tell
say
her
like we'll, I mean, we're not gonna like the split the hair of like it's like you lie by omission versus actual lie. But if you're going to do what she wants, then persuasion. If you're not going to do what she wants, then deception.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my persuasion is.
I have a +5 in that one.
Oh yeah, mine's only +1.
Yeah. I mean, I
Persuasion.
put points into that stuff. So I mean, but I don't really think she even needs persuading. I mean, if we're really intending.
Well, she just asked us to provide her what we can provide her as insurance. So we either way we'll have to roll for persuasion or deception, is what Luke's saying.
Okay, rolling. Yeah, I didn't roll very well. So total of 8.
And was this a persuasion?
I don't even know why it's a persuasion, and if I'm just
Because she
telling-
wants insurance to.
She wants to believe that you're going to do what you say you're going to do. And it's because she hasn't given you where the location is right yet. So this is...
So we have to persuade
Yeah.
her to do so now that she's done what we wanted.
And so what are you going to offer her? You just say your kind words is the... We won't do it.
Well, what do you want?
I know I'm probably going to be arrested, but can we at least wait to do that until after he's taken care of?
Yes, I think we could probably do that.
I just
Can
want...
I insight check this lady?
Ah, yes.
As a player, I certainly don't trust her, but let's see if I can actually get a read on her. Okay, what's my insight? My insight is +8. Okay.
That's pretty good.
That is a natural 1.
Oh god.
Even with that, you can tell that she does genuinely want to hurt the fixer. You can't tell if she's keeping her word about being arrested afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes, you can go with us. Let's just let her go with us, I think. That's my vote. I mean, I'm on comms, so what do you guys all think now?
So the people who are there are, we'll say Theo is just getting there. Jade and Zach are both with Kat. Wait, no, Zach already rolled it.
Yeah.
She is kind of dismayed by this answer, so she's like that doesn't bring a lot of confidence to me. Can you guys handle the fixer?
How many people will be with him? Will it be... I mean, I bet that I feel confident the 4 of us, 5 of us, if Gregory comes with us, could handle it, but...
We can also bring, like, a whole team with us from our organization.
That's true.
I'm pretty confident we can handle him if you just cooperate with us.
I've seen the fixer take down 10 people once.
Don't we have the element of surprise, though?
Especially
Or
if
are
we
you
have...
setting us up?
You do have the element of surprise.
Okay.
I guess you have that going for you.
What are you afraid of, then?
Isn't it obvious? This guy literally kills people.
He did kill you when we first tried to take him on.
Yeah, but we have the element of surprise, so, like, I'm wondering what she's really afraid of here. Like, don't you want to see him dead? Like, I mean, this is your best shot, you know it, you're gambling on us. What are you actually afraid of that you're not telling us? Are you trying to back out now? Like, what am I even arguing for? Like, you gotta tell me what's wrong, or we're just not gonna work with you.
How am I going to play this? I'll let the dice decide. She says he does need to be taken down at any cost. I'll write down the address. And she goes over to a notepad and writes down an address.
Wait, she's not going with us then?
No, she still wants to come, but she
Oh. Okay, gotcha.
She's
She wants-
cooperating, yeah.
she wants to. She's leaving it for you to decide, but she does want to be there.
Okay.
Zach, roll insight.
Yeah, I got a +7 there, so I'm gonna roll. Okay, I get 12 + 7, 19.
You get the impression that she hasn't told you everything, but she did give you the address.
Alright, well, do we have some time here? How much time do we have? Because, like...
She tells you that the mission was to do this heist and get back to the warehouse. They're going to get their affairs in order, get their IDs and stuff sorted, and the plan is to leave midday tomorrow. So you have 15 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Oh, we got a lot of
plenty
time.
And my plan here is to definitely let her interface with Jeff so we can get more information out of her.
Okay.
We could also, if we know where they're going to be, we could try to ambush
and-
them in the middle of the night or something like that if they're waiting there. I don't know.
To clarify, this is the plan that the fixer told to her crew that was in the vault.
Oh, maybe the fixer's going to skip town early or something.
Without the money.
That's a good point.
Also, with the bomb not going off, do you think he would know the
Yeah,
plan
set it
didn't
off
quite-
just to let him know.
didn't
but-
quite work?
Yeah. Just set it off as a decoy.
Not a bad idea.
There might be some objections to that plan.
Yeah.
1 or 2.
Okay, I feel like we're at a point where there's a lot of planning for the next engagement.
Do you guys want to save it for next time, or do you want to be done?
Feels like a good stopping point. I don't know.
Yeah, to me it feels like a perfect stopping point.
Yeah. I planned this to be the end.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
There is one other thing I want to do though before we're done. Jade, where are you right now? You're in the bank?
I'm hanging out with you guys, all the rest of everybody with her.
Theodosia gets back inside.
I think the only one that wasn't there yet was
Yeah,
Edward, right?
Yeah, he was arresting somebody across town.
Booking a guy.
Hey.
There we go. Yeah. As you are taking Kat back to, I'm guessing, Phi headquarters, you probably want Jeff involved. You spot a familiar face. This is Jade.
Okay.
You're gonna have a very easy insight roll.
Insight?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Tommy?
No.
I got 15.
You recognize him because you broke into his house once.
Oh, shit. The murderer?
Yeah, that's him.
No.
He has a badge and everything.
Oh, God.
Wait, he's at 5?
No, he's not at Phi.
He's a cop.
He's a cop at the bank
Cop place.
heist.
Okay, he's one of the supporting cop SWAT guys. Or whatever. He's a cop.
He's not a SWAT member, but he's one of the officers on scene.
He works at the cop store.
Yeah,
He knows me, too, because he saw me, didn't he?
he does. Roll stealth. We'll see if he notices you.
Oh, nat 1.
He looks you right in the eyes. He squints at you, kind of gives you a dirty look. You can see the recognition in his eyes.
Oh, God. The bad guy. And is that the cliffhanger?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. For everybody else, the backstory on this, because this was on a solo session, Jade broke into this guy's house, and she was robbing him, and she found a body in his basement. They tried to report it, but nothing ever came of it, and I think you kind of know why now.
Yeah.
Fixer is a cop and a murderer. I knew it.
What? The Fixer?
I'm just messing, dude.
I know you. Yeah.
Already have so much on my plate already. Got to deal with this, too.
Well,
Cool.
that's all I have. Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That covers episode 8, Fire in the Disco. It really means a lot to me that anyone here is actually still listening. I put a lot of time into editing this to be a digestible length, and it's good to know that it's not for nobody. Whoever you are, we would love to hear from you. Ask us a question, or even just say hi. I added our link tree to the description, and it has all the ways to reach out. So even if it's just a follow on Facebook or Instagram, or message just saying, hey, I love the content, that would make our day. Next session, the squad puts together a plan for how to assault the Fixer compound and decides if Kat can really be trusted.